I got money from this rock. Sweet. Hey, Blathers, I got some things to donate. Thanks to your hard work and the support of the good folks at Shopatopia, the museum can now display more specimens than ever before. Nice! Thus I'm considering adding fine works of art to this fine institution's repertoire. Ooh. I like the sound of that. Me like the sound of that very much. So if you should find yourself in possession of a piece of art, by all means please do show it to me. Gladly. The soft-shell turtle is not one to shy away from biting when provoked. In addition to its powerful bite, this little critter has the ability to breathe both above and below water. It has an unusually long neck, which it uses for both breathing and biting. Come to think of it, how did you manage to avoid being bitten? Well, it's a fearsome critter, but just look at that face. Rather silly, what? Indeed. A pike. Sorry for any whining you hear. My niece is over. Hi, Angel. The pike has always reminded me a bit of a salmon, although a pike can grow rather larger. These brutes can grow over to 4 feet long, sometimes much over. It is carnivorous and preys not only on other fish, but also mammals and some waterfowl. If I were to ever meet one in the water, I would have a most difficult time keeping my wits about me. There's also some fossils for me to find. Ah, a favorite of mine to be sure. The seahorse is such a very unique creature and is indeed a fish. Though as far as fish go, seahorses are not great swimmers. The seahorse, you see, has but a wee fin on its back, which propels it through water rather poorly. Thus these fish are often found using their prehensile tails to hold tight in amongst the seagrass. And here's one final fact for you. Seahorses have no stomach and so must constantly feed to stay alive. Well, that's unusual. Indeed, the life of a land horse sounds far easier than that of the hard-working horse of the sea. Wow. Poor thing. A tilapia. Wonderful, I would love nothing more. Wherever the waters are warm, tilapia can be found. It is a highly adaptable river fish. They mainly feed on algae, but they will also eat larvae and dead fish, or whatever fits in their mouths. I will confess that as a growing owlet, I similarly defined food as anything that fits in my beak. I mean, there's much bigger foods out there. Do you guys know that there's a pizza that's known as, I think it's called the Bus? It is a ginormous, monstrously sized pizza. Take a look at it, like look it up. Cause I think it's like 2 feet thick and 8 feet wide or something like that. I'm not even kidding you. There's literally a pizza that big. I can't, and I think it's like a special thing you can order. I forget where it's at. I think it was somewhere in Texas. I can't recall. I think it was like at the Moon Bar Tower Pizza place, or I don't know. I do know that there is a pizza like that called the Bus. That's B-U-S. I'm good. Thank you, though. So now my museum is going to have an art exhibit. Jolly good. I'm also saving up shells so I can make shell archways. One of them to sell, another one to display, and I guess the rest to sell. They sell for like 12,000 something bells, which is a crap ton. So let's just diggy. And look at that! My log bridge is now complete. Ow! Angel! She likes to try and get my attention by, like, pawing at my arm. Oh, she just wants me to love her. I am assuming that, the supposed glowing money hole is not here yet, possibly because I don't know if it resets each day, or if it just resets around the same time I dug it up. I'm pretty sure it resets every new day. So, perhaps in due time I will see another money hole, and then I can plant 1,000 bells in it. That would be fantastic. Because then, in a couple days, I can get 3,000 bells. A very efficient and wonderful process. Oops. Ah yes, and there she goes to stare at the TV again. I don't know why she's so fascinated with it. She just is. Like, my cat will just sit there and stare at the TV. Sometimes I have to, like, get up and shoo her off of it so I can see what I'm doing. There it is! There it is! Hallelujah. Okay. You know what? Just to be safe, I'm gonna chop this tree down. Chop, chop, chop. And then take care of the stump. You know what? I might as well also take care of this one. It's just 2 fewer trees, I can live. actually, this might even serve as a nicer place to build a house. Yeah, this might serve as a nice place to build a house. Alright. Dig it up. And now... within a few days, that will become 3,000 bells. And won't that be magical? Alright, I'm pretty sure there's gotta be another fossil thing around here, because usually there's like 4 a day. Unless there's 4 holes a day. In which, that's completely fine. I do appreciate that from what I've seen, the game doesn't try to put fossils where I can't exactly reach them, like up there. I definitely do appreciate that. Oh, shell. I do plan on I'm actually planning on putting a bridge right here. Let me take a look at what I need. Right after I look at my Nook miles. Island Ichthyologist. Fill in your Critterpedia with fish and earn miles along the way. Could you categorize each and every type of fish that swims in your island's waters? Oh, sweet. Any more? Nope. I can claim my Nook miles though. Ah, yes. So, bridge. Why is that? Oh, equipment. Trying to find the recipe for a bridge. I'll have to take a look on my DIY workbench. I placed one inside and out. Oh, hey, there it is, and I got mail. I placed my thing. Happy Home Academy. Oh, Grave Harvest Basket. It arrived. Points 6,419. Rank B. Congratulations, you've collected lots of furniture and have really made your home your own. Enjoy the included gift and keep making that home happy. What have I got here? Antique Bureau. What is an antique bureau? Oh. Cool. Thank you. Grape Harvest Basket. Aw, look at me. I'm so cute. Perfect. Just enough room to dig up this fossil, too. Whoops. Everything is fitting together perfectly. Of course, if I manage to complete the fossil museum, and I likely will before anything else, I of course will, I will of course sell any other fossils I get that I already got before that I don't need. So, this art institution, I guess maybe it's not installed yet, but where exactly would that be? Don't know. We'll find out. I do already know about how the art thing works. So basically, I know that there's a seller who comes like once a week, or he could not come at any particular week at all. And he always brings 4 different pieces of art with him. Any of them could be fake, but there's always a chance that one of them could be real. And it's easier to tell if it's real if you know what the actual piece of art it references is supposed to look like. So for instance, I know that he sells the Rosetta Stone. The one he sells is light blue, but my friend Frisco describes the real Rosetta Stone as being slate black. So the light blue one is a fake. And apparently you get pity Nook Miles. At least I describe it as pity. If you end up donating the fake one. I don't know a lot of pieces of art, but I do know some of them. So I'd have to like really think about like if the Michelangelo's David, like how it would look real or fake, or fuck, what was his name? Not Antonio Vivaldi. That's pretty sure that's a musician. Van Gogh? Something. The Starry Night painting. But yeah, I do know about the whole art thing. And I do know that that's kind of the most obnoxious part of the museum, because you pretty much have to be lucky enough. An Archaeopteryx. Superb, indeed, splendid. A rare fossil we do not yet have in our collection. This Archaeopteryx is just the kind of discovery we want to showcase in the museum. That word makes me feel good for pronouncing it right. I shall donate it. So, I think Blathers would tell me if what I'm trying to offer is something that they already have. Because, you know, he already would have been like, hey, I already put this in this particular display. So, I think that might be handy if we get a fossil duplicate. Archaeopteryx's feathers led many people to believe it was the progenitor of birds, what? Sadly, further evidence indicates it's likely not a direct ancestor, more of an evolutionary uncle, if you will. Every time a specimen is found, new theories pop up, and new relatives come to roost in the family tree. Man, archaeology is pretty cool. Not that I'm like looking at being an archaeologist, but you know, it's just that you can learn so much by looking at fossils. Just like how by looking at layers of dirt and rock, you can tell what kind of age animals could have lived in. You know, before the KT asteroid wiped out the dinosaurs. I would not have wanted to have been around. Like, can you imagine someone making a simulation of, like a first-person simulation of what it was like when the KT asteroid struck the Earth? Whew! That would be enough to make you shit your pants. Like, you'd be like, wow, I'm glad I wasn't around for that. A Dimetrodon skull. Yeah, Dimetrodon. Not actually a dinosaur, despite what some people might tell you. This reptile, not dinosaur, is most famous for the large sail-like organ on its back. Said organ was likely useful in regulating its non-dinosaur body temperature. Reptiles are known to be cold-blooded, but there is some debate as to whether dinosaurs were too. Dimetrodon surely was. Ah, it's a multifossil. Ah, crap, I keep hitting the wrong button. It feels way too easy to do that. I have 2 more fossils to give. A Denony tail. A Denony tail. Quite remarkable indeed. Wow, and I literally just mentioned having a duplicate fossil. Like I said, everything is falling into place. That is amazing. It's like I just end up getting a fucking 2 in a row. That'd be something. A Denony torso. Well, it's the same kind of fossil set. Wow, what were the odds of that though? Just me. Like me. Imagine having a duplicate of a fossil 2 minutes later. Oh, it seems we already have a Denony tail in our collection. Yep, that means the fossil's complete. The Deinonychus is complete. The Deinonychus. I can't remember what this one was about, so let's hear it. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we have heard this one. It's like Bladder tells us the differences. 7 feet tall. Actually, I wanna know what Tell Me About This the menu for Tell Me About This looks like. Oh, that's right. I have to catch another one of the things first. So let's take a look in fossils. Look at our collection slowly growing. There's the dinosaur track. And I believe that's the Deinonychus. What's this? The Deinonychus. Archaeopteryx. Cool. Dimetrodon. God, that's gonna look so cool when it's finished. So now I can actually sell a fossil for the first time. If I'm lucky, today I may be able to even pay off my loan. More mail? Oh, thank you, Will. Pear dress. Cool. Fruit wreath. So I plan to use as much of the fruit as I can when it regrows to sell it. Because if I get enough of that fruit, it sells for like over 20,000 bells at once. You know, I'm honestly positive that Pear Butter would have loved to have something like this. cool. Chat log, what's up here? Oh, okay. DIY recipes? Ah yes, the things up here. Pear dress and a fruit wreath. Ooh. That's also a good use for getting one of every fruit. Very handy. Wait, let's check this. Hot item of the day? Mini DIY workbench. I think I have enough iron nuggets to make one. But you know, I think I'm all good. Hello. Welcome to Nook's Cranny. Hello there. I have something to sell. I don't even have any turnips. I don't know if I do want to get into the whole turnip business. I may or may not. I don't know. That works. You know, a lot of people like to assume that, you know, just because Tom Nook keeps giving you debts, that somehow makes him a bad person. Have they never considered how real life works? Do you people who think that really think that you can just buy a house and if you like magically just pay off your first debt, there's nothing else to pay? I mean, sure, eventually you can, you know, get your own house and, you know, eventually you can pay it off and you can like do whatever you want to it, but that doesn't mean there's not going to be anything else you have to do with it. Like, sure, you might think, oh, it sucks that I have to keep working off this money, but you know what? There's something you're forgetting. You could literally go through the entire game without ever having to pay a debt to Tom Nook. It's not like he forces you to do it. It's not like he's not really a bad character. People think that there's some kind of like dark slavery theory going on about Animal Crossing. Do you really think Nintendo is gonna do that to a peaceful and like a bright and colorful game that's meant to be relaxing? Do you really think that they would be having some kind of secret dark motive that's the complete opposite of the actual point of the game that you're playing? No! They would never do something as sinister as that. So for those of you who think that Tom Nook is some kind of like constant debt-inducing, slave-creating whatever, you know, get your head checked. It's a peaceful, cute little animal game. It's like, okay, how do I, it's like, it's kind of like The Sims. Except, you know, I've only ever played The Sims 2, but The Sims is also like a life simulator. Perhaps not quite as accurate as real life, but it is in some ways. And of course, there are things you would have to pay off in order to do things. Anytime something good happens, there's always those, you know, foolish people who come around and try to ruin it. Like, oh, this game is not actually as happy as it seems, because, you know, we don't understand that nothing can ever truly be happy. Except it can. There are things that can truly be happy and wholesome, and people have just had this mindset that it's just not true. And I honestly find that kind of ridiculous. Like, I get it. The world can be dark at times, but that doesn't mean there's literally no little, like, ray of hope or any little positive thing going on here. Animal Crossing is indeed a very peaceful game. And there's, like, thousands, perhaps millions of people out there who would gladly go out of their way to prove you wrong about your stupid, ridiculous slavery theories. Like, yes, you do have to pay off debts, but guess what? You also have to pay off debts in real life. But does that mean the polite person who asks you to do so is an awful person? No! They're just doing their job. I'm sorry, I don't really know where that came from. I just kind of thought about it because lately, I've just been kind of sick of people, like, turning everything good and wholesome into something much worse than it already, like, much worse than they think it is. This is not a game full of dark and disturbing secrets. There was literally no indication to that, at all. Whew, I got kind of heated there. I just miss the days when the world wasn't such a piece of shit. Okay, how do I do this? You guys can tell me in the comments how I'm supposed to do this, but I just want the bug! Shit. I think I'm supposed to go to the side and like go a little bit further, but oh well. Okay, so real quick, I want to go to the DIY workbench, and I want to look into how to make another bridge. So, okay, log bridge, gotta be here somewhere. It is, right? Like, it wasn't just like a one-time thing? Okay, it might have been a one-time thing. Well, that's... I don't fully understand. I was asked to make a bridge. Am I just not able to make one? I don't know, let's go talk to Tom. Because I like Tom. He is respectful and he cares about everyone. Yo, Tom! Ah, Loyal. Hello, hello. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. Oh yeah, let's hold a ceremony for the Nook Shop. Oh, you want to take part in a ceremony, Loyal? Right now we'd like to celebrate the completion, of the bridge, okay, of our new bridge. Interested? I sure am. Splendid, let's get started. I didn't know we could do that for a bridge. Now then, welcome to our dedication ceremony in honoring Shopatopia's brand new bridge. Thank you. I feel this new bridge is a turning point for the development of our once deserted island. I do hope we can continue making great strides to improve the quality of life in this precious community. Everyone, please get ready to join me in bringing the ceremony to a close. Well then, with hope for our continued growth and to celebrate Shopatopia's beautiful bridge, hooray! Yeah! Thank you all. This concludes our ceremony. Please do take care on your way home. My home is about 15 paces to the left. What's that you're holding? Oh, sorry. Sorry. So sorry. Hey, Woof, you good? I'd like to chat. Guess what? I finally own something that even I have trouble lifting. Yep. I have a house now, Woof. It's got walls, a floor, even a ceiling. I can finally do jumping jacks without ripping a hole in my home. Cool. Having a home is amazing and great and fantastic. Okay, so I'm like really confused. Was I given a bridge or was I given a DIY for a bridge? I can't recall, but it doesn't seem that I can make another one. Oh well. Hopefully one day I can, you know, make a ladder too. That'd be nice. Okay. I have another chance at this. Shoot. Man, I just have the most trouble with that, don't I? Well, I do believe that concludes this episode. I definitely got plenty done here. Everything just fit together like little puzzle pieces. So, until next time everyone, in the next episode of Animal Crossing New Horizons. Once all my fruit are grown back and everything is is in shape and everything's looking good, I can finally see what else I can do. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want more content in the future, subscribe to my channel. Hi Bell. Or hi Bell. Hi Mac. Hit that bell, and I'll see you next time.